Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Omalara. I am a content creator living in Canada. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for staying tuned. I really do not take you for granted. So today I'll be talking about something serious. Like, as much as people come into Canada, people leave Canada. Yes, people leave Canada and you'll be surprised why. So I'm going to be talking about a few reasons why people leave Canada. So one thing on the top of the list that I know, and like I've seen it happen to people, and like this is one major reason why people are leaving, is the career path. So like you might be a top professional in your country, but when you come into Canada, you have to do certain things. If you're a human resource professional, you have to come here and do their own certification, like whatever certification you have attained in your country might not be recognized here. So you have to belong to their own community, do their certification for you to thrive in that particular profession. So most professionals like find it hard to adjust to that fact. Like all over, they have to start reading for exams and all of that, right? So that's one reason why people say, okay, I think this country is not what it was supposed to be for me. Another thing is the weather. I know we actually say, oh, the weather, everybody's like, oh, Canada is cold. Some people will be doing videos and yes, it is actually cold. Like in 1 year, people say, oh, summer is just 3 months. To be honest, I believe summer is like more than that because like we first get the springtime, so no snow at least, but the weather is usually cold. Like right now it's 1 degree, and some days it will be sunny and it will be like 7 degrees. So it's actually cold, and then we get into summer where it's like super hot, and you have to turn on the AC. So the weather, yes, the part that is hard is the snow, like the cold part. I work remotely, but people that actually go to work without their cars, like if you don't have a car, even if you have a car, like the snow will be so high, sometimes people will be sliding off. There's usually accidents, and like they always say, oh, drive slowly and all of that, because your tire will be moving. And it's when I got here, I knew there was something called winter tire in Nigeria. It's just one tire that you have in your car. Do you get, like, there's no, you're changing tires, you're changing seasons, right? So there's winter tires and then there's the regular tires. So once we're off winter, you have to change your tires back to the regular tires. And then once you're approaching winter, you have to change your tires back to the winter tires. So the weather is something that like it's really a big deal for people to adjust to, and like just wait for them to get their citizenship and then off to another country or their own country where the weather is like maybe better. First and I've experienced this because even with the layering, thermal wear, cardigan, wear everything, you can't actually walk for so long inside the snow and not feel it. You will feel it, like if it's coming from your legs, it's coming from your ears, if it's your hands, like you, it will surely enter one way or the other, and just find that you're already cold and you can't continue the journey. Another thing is also taxation. Like, yes, the taxes, people are saying it works for people and all that, but this taxation affects high income earners more because you will not want to earn so much money just because you don't want to give the government so much money. I don't know how to explain, because the higher your salary, the higher your taxes, right? So in that situation, people will not want to move forward, they will not want to thrive because they don't want to pay so much money to the government. So when you're earning 6 figures, 6 figures, it's not 6 figures that is actually entering the person's pocket at the end of the day. The money that is entering the person's pocket at the end of the day did not enter 6 figures. So you're paying more money to the government because you are earning more money. And the moment you let that hold you back, you're thinking about how much you're paying to the government, you end up not moving forward in life, and like there's no growth. So you're sort of like stuck. And this brings me to the part where people actually say that it is actually hard to grow wealth in Canada. Like building wealth is actually hard. And that's just the truth because of this particular factor, like the taxation and like the fact that it will be affecting your mindset. Like, why will I just be working for the government? Something like that. Then yes, the high cost of living. Things are expensive everywhere, but it is, I don't know, maybe it's happening in the world. I know that okay, in my own country it is happening, but like it's also happening here. Groceries are, they have gone so high. I don't know why, but like maybe there's something going on. Maybe there's a seasonal thing, but like right now things have increased. Cost of living is actually high, housing is expensive and all of that. And because of this, if you are coming with a different mindset and you see that you cannot keep up And even amidst all of that, the employment opportunities too are decreasing. But yes, people are getting jobs, so you have to be on the lookout and keep pushing and being strong. So they rather go back to their home country or like move to a country where the cost of living is lesser or at least bearable, and like they're able to afford the basic things in life, right? Another thing is healthcare. Canada has the free healthcare, everything, but like it is free, but people don't have so much access to it. Yes, I feel like the demand is more than the supply, because I've had parents that go to emergency, like they say their child is sick and everything, and then if they come to me and say, ah, my child is sick, should I take them to the hospital? The first thing somebody's going to tell you is no, don't take them to emergencies. Why? Because the queue there, like you carry your child to emergency and you spend 10 hours waiting. Why? Like the child will even be sick the more. Do you understand? So, and as you are in the emergency, they are answering people that have more emergency than your own emergency. Do you get? So that's another thing. So like the healthcare is free and all that, but it's not easily that accessible. And like, yes, family doctors, to get family doctor, you have a wait list. Almost everything has wait list. Daycare, family doctor. So because of that, you have a wait list for family doctor, and even when you not finally have a family doctor does not work over the weekends. You can't take your family doctor as your emergency. You need to book appointment to see your family doctor. If you need an emergency, family doctor is going to direct you to the emergency clinic in your city. Like, please help me make it make sense. Family doctor is only working Monday to Friday within certain hours. So like you can't wake up in the midnight and say you are going to your family doctor's clinic. It does not work that way. So that's one thing about the healthcare. People can get used to it and they just have to go. Another thing is the indoor problem. If you're coming to Canada and you're an extrovert, just make sure that you drop it in your, like in the trash can in the airport before you come in. Because when you come in, the nightlife is not nightlife. Like your work is just going to, your walk here, like WALK, is just going to be, you're going to work or you're going to school and you're going back home, going to the restaurant, eat, going back home, like that. Like that is it. Like that's all. There's no nightlife, there's no buzz, like nah. In some cities they have concerts and all, but like concerts like one in maybe 10 months, because anybody that's doing concerts will surely want to do their concerts during summer and not during winter. So like concerts is going to be far, like maybe one in 6 months, all those type of arrangements. So if you're a nightlife person, forget it. And this also brings me to the transportation system. In Canada, it is very, very advisable to have a car, and not everybody can afford this, right? Like, why would you put yourself in debt because of you want to buy a car? But the transportation system is not as slick as other cities. I know that UK, they have like a very, very good transportation system, and everybody's like, oh, I'm taking the train to this place. I'm taking. Do you understand? It's just because, am I mixing it? I don't know if train and bus is the same thing, but like you know what I mean. Sha, like it is better there than here. Here there are bus stations, but you might not even see any bus if you stand there for 40 minutes. So you see, it's that bad, and like coupled with the cold weather, so get transport here is not obviously, but like me now, since I moved to Canada, I've not seen any transportation system, because the cities that I've lived in, they don't even have. So it's just cabs, and like cabs are more expensive than the regular train system and bus. All of this actually also drives to the loneliness part. People say yes, Canada is lonely and all. That's why I said if you're an extrovert, please just drop it in the trash can in the airport before you board the plane to this country. Yeah, I am a person that I like being indoors, so like I find comfort in my space so much. So I don't really get moved about, and when I want to go out, I can now decide to actually plan an outing and all, because they are fun places, but the time to even go there is safe. Like I said, everywhere operates like regular 9 to 5. So once you are done with your 9 to 5, the place that you want to go and enjoy yourself is also closed, because they too they are working their regular 8 hours. You get. So except restaurants, some restaurants stay on for like later time in the night. And so that brings me to the end of this video. These are the reasons why people find it difficult to adapt here and end up leaving. But like, please keep coming. Canada is very, very big, and like there's always somewhere for everyone. Yes, and I pray that God continue to guide us in the right path to go in our lives. Amen. Will I leave Canada? No. This is my home now, so I'm not leaving. I'm not going anywhere. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please make sure you do what? Like this video, share the link, and subscribe to this channel if you are yet to. See you in my next video. Bye.